scream bloody murder as I tend to do.
Haha.
You know.
Hmm.
So yeah. Hey guys. Welcome to another iteration of DBA Data Bounties, a spin-off or offshoot of our weekly tabletop game run in the anime campaign or Epithet System, known as Destruction Bench Agreement, taking place in that campaign's DBA database, which is a virtual landscape, virtual reality landscape even, for pretty much all things related to the Destruction Bench Agreement tournament. The people running it always need to stress test it, and fortunately for them, there's a bunch of DBA contestants and otherwise always ready to help out and, you know, have a wacky time. And it's basically our way of having a challenge battle mode that has a function in universe. Speaking of those challenge battles, or data bounties, as we tend to call them, we have the person running this one. We got Sam.
Hello. Been a while since I've run a data bounty. I am Sam, also known as Yum Yum Biz, GM of the Guild of the Unknown. Go watch that sometime that's not now. And today we have a particularly interesting bounty, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now let's introduce our funny players here for today. Hey guys, I'm Patronix or Austin, whichever you prefer. Today I'm playing a new girl. We got Magano. She's a funny. It's her what is her race classified as again? Funny. Living
she's a
dream.
living dream.
Yeah, living dream.
Yeah.
It's a funny ha 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 thing that a Penny made for me a while ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm playing her here. She's funky. We're gonna see how she goes. Kind of a spur of the moment of me playing her. We'll see how that works out. We got Ballast.
Speaking of works out, aka not, I'm playing Bolts. Yeah, gonna play card games, not effectively. You know, I just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
cries.
Up next,
No.
we have Drake.
I'm Drake. Hi. How are you doing? What's up? That's cool. I'm playing Mondo. He's psychic boy.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Then up next we have Gecko.
Whoa. Hello. I'm Gecko. And you might see this terribly drawn icon in the corner here. That is my temp for my character. The Falcon! Caca! He's really calm.
I love the Falcon so much.
There he is. And then up next we have Penny.
Hi, it's me, Penny. I'm playing someone who's a bit hard to miss because they've got a lot of hair going on. I'm playing Rapunzel. You know, from the story.
Yeah.
She's here now. She's been like, you know, she's out of the library for a bit. She's been told about these things.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
There we go. Last but not least, I believe, we got Roche.
Hello, me Roche. Me play Griffith and Faye.
Yeah.
This reason fit why.
There you go. Yeah, that's how one of Faye's funny things. So there we go. There's our funny roster here for today. If you're new around here and you're enjoying yourself, and you want to know when, where, how, why, you can catch more of the stuff we're doing on this Twitch channel. Join our funky Discord. For joining, there's the link posted right fucking now. There it is, right in the chat.
There it is.
There it is.
Click it.
Please,
Now. Do it. Click the
if you
link.
don't, Austin will die.
I will literally die on the spot. Yes. There we go.
When Discord link isn't clicked, Austin will die.
Yeah, exactly. I believe that's everyone we got going on here, so we can
Yeah. We can get things started. Gonna give a quick overview of this bounty. We're basically, so a lot of us here at DBA have a lot of characters. We don't really all the time get the chance to play all of them. So the purpose of this data bounty is just in general for the players and me to get the chance to play characters that haven't really been played before for various reasons or circumstances. So yeah, with that out of the way, let me slide you on over to the data chamber. Feel free to position yourselves however you want behind the line as usual.
Mhm.
Excuse me, can I ask, the people around, does anyone know why this child has been assigned to me?
Not a clue.
Wow, that is a very cute child.
Is there stuff in Turner then? It needs to be cleared, or?
Nope, it's empty.
Oh,
Faye looks a little indignant at being called a child, but doesn't speak for now.
So allow me to
Ooh, not great.
get the music started.
Austin, your initiative recently.
Yeah, my initiative has not been
And,
hot.
let me go ahead and reveal.
Wow.
Let me go ahead and reveal who you're gonna be fighting.
None of our initiatives are pretty hot
Oh,
there, to be
Christ.
frank.
We all
Um,
suck.
Token layer.
Alright, we got... Oh, Phantom!
Yeah.
oh,
thought
fucking Phantom Lotus, fuck yeah!
Oh, fuck yeah, Phantom.
Oh man, the
thought
lady
Mercury
that's
was gonna be
recovering
it.
in the Space Police HQ.
As a note, these are not like none of these are like the actual person
Yeah,
run
yeah.
on my side.
Yeah.
Which is why I can do
God,
this.
Mercury. This is the first time chat seeing Mercury in like 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she has a quote unquote new icon that I drew like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought you were talking about Mercury when you said one who's appeared before.
Yeah. So yeah, with that, let me get their initiatives out of the way. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, this is gonna take me a second. Yeah,
Just
I'm
in the
gonna-
meantime, sorry.
I'm just gonna do this the quick way.
I was just gonna say, in the meantime, Faye is just kind of like staring at Monda, and is like, you also give off mind power signals.
He looks at you, mouth agape. You can tell.
Yes.
Sir, are you dying?
Yes.
Oh, I can help out with that.
My
Man,
race
do you
is
have
my race
mind
is very
powers too?
Yes, it takes a little bit out of me, but my race is very well, they think, snap their fingers a bit, know a lot about psychic powers.
that sounds
Mondo
real.
looks for a second. He looks at the tinfoil hat, the not so obvious paint. He can only see it because he has true sight. And the little antennas. Pauses for a second. Wait, what race are you?
I'm an alien.
No shit, wait, really?
No duh. Don't you see the green skin? Points to Fizz.
Green
You know,
skin
I-
could
I'll
be any
do that.
number of side effects.
Anyways, is everyone good with their positions? Ready to start?
I'm good.
I do have a start of combat thing.
Alright.
What the fuck is it? Is it this one? Yeah, here we go. For every 5 max stamina, Rapunzel has, she gets a point of style, which you can use to basically do her hair in various ways. Which can grant her a +1 to range, damage, crit range, or rolls for the combat. But she can also spend 2 style to grant her hair an element, damage type, or additional effect of her choice that she can then add to her hair-based actions, now considered resistant to if she wishes. However, she can only put a max of 2 style into a single option. Because she currently has 4 style. So I am going to... you know what? I'm gonna put 1 into rolls. 2 into... Hold on, let me just look at our enemies right here.
I don't know, Penny. Considering the past couple bounties, I think 2 into rolls might be
You know
more
what?
more
That's fair.
smile
I'll
investment.
put 2 into rolls. And then, you know what? I don't want to have to think about elements or damage types. You know, actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go with lightning element. That sounds cool.
Alright. With that out of the way, I'll get Mellow's turn started. So, first things first, her passive. Basically, she a marshmallow slime. Normally she's an average build. If she's exposed to significant hold or heat, her build will change and the way her abilities work will change slightly. And with that, we are going to have her, we're gonna start with trying to use what's in the box and pull a 4-leaf clover to give her allies a roll bonus. No,
Oh no.
fails. She
She
tries.
really needed that roll bonus.
Yeah, apparently. But that is, and she's not gonna move, so that'll be her turn. Moving on to Raina's turn. What are we gonna have her do?
She pulled out a box. That villain's probably gonna try to beat us to death with it.
Oh,
Pretty sure it's just the box.
I don't like the prospect of being beaten to death.
We're gonna have Raina walk up and is going to use Dancing Flames on the Falcon.
Oh, goodbye, the Falcon.
Oh wait, I have something for this.
Alright.
Hold on.
Penny,
Oh wait.
that
Why
was
don't
so
you-
raw. What the fuck?
Hold on, let me check my distances real quick. 6 spaces away from my hair. Hold on, this could be bad. What's my range? 5 spaces! No! I can't help. I need to be able to attach it to Raina. I'm sorry.
Well, good
So
luck with
I'm
the
gonna
Falcon.
say. I'm gonna say.
Okay, alright.
Try and reduce it.
What?
No, I'm asking Gecko. Like, can you do anything to try and reduce it? If not,
Gecko.
Gecko.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's only doing
Falcon
6
is
damage
disconnected.
initially anyway. We're not. It's not that bad.
Well, who knows how much stamina the Falcon
Don't
has?
you guys hear me?
Now we can.
Yes, now we can.
Okay. Thank God.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
So she's. Well, I think I'm having some internet issues. Alright. Seems like I'm back now.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Alright. Internet, please stay with me. So she swoops her arm out. Fireballs start forming, and he's like, "Goodness! A wielder of flame! Worry not, allies. I shan't get burnt to a crisp. Caca!" And he's gonna try to jump 4 spaces towards Waller and then kick off of him just into the air. Yeah. So does he manage to avoid that somewhat?
I will. That was a 17. So I'm gonna say it's gonna reduce it back to its normal
By
effective.
quickly kicking off and then. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it reduces it to its normal effectiveness,
That's
but
fair.
they are like, as you kick off and jump away, like three of the balls of fire miss and just sort of fade away, while the other 3 turn and home in on you as you run away. So you're gonna be taking 3 damage now, and then and on each of Brandon's turns, she can roll for another attack with fireballs. So yeah, that is
So
that.
is it a burn status effect?
No. It's like the physically like the balls of fire like go through you, deal the damage, and they are like basically around you, and they're going to come back in again on Raina's turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah. In the meantime, have fun.
Goodness. These Bibles are persistent. Can they keep up with my speed?
Hey, Penny.
Oh fuck, I was muted. Anyway. Hold on. Let me just remove this red bar, because I was just using it for my own convenience. There we go. I just realized with my lightning thing I could have actually done something, but it's fine. It's fine. We've moved past it. I also forgot. I also have this just in case we need it. I forgot I started with one of these. It's just a D4 that I can add to or take away from any roll, and I don't have to roll to apply it. But if I do it to an enemy, then I have to take a fairy tale glitch, which reminds me I should also add that to my bar. There we go. Okay. Well, I might as well see where everything starts off. And yeah, let's start with something simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Actually, hold on. That's 3 spaces. You know what? No, it's... Yeah, actually, hold on. Sorry, I'm just gonna move back to where was I here? I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. Which, for the sake of my passive, there it is. Only the center token of Rapunzel counts as Rapunzel, though, like, damage delta, her hair will have some... will have effect on her. And... this... basically, enemies and allies that are trapped in her hair will have their movement reduced by 3 or by half, whichever is highest. But allies will also heal for 3 at the start of their turn. But what I'm doing here is, hopefully with the lightning effect I have, Margano will be, like, juiced up a little bit so that they actually gain movement as opposed to losing movement.
Fun.
While they're in my hair. While that might affect enemies as well who go in it, but they'll still take the damage if they are enemies. In the meantime, Rena is within range, so I'm going to use this on her. This is just a simple hair comes out, grabs them, squeezes them. They are now considered trapped and prone until the end of their next turn. Any actions made against them are made with advantage while they are entangled. This lasts until the end of the next turn, or if I decide to just let them go.
Okay. So, as you try and do that to Reyna, she's going to attempt to escape with her grappling hook. No.
Yours! A grappling hook failed again!
She pulls out her grappling hook, but it's too slow as the hair wraps around and squeezes her.
Yeah, and then...
Yeah, that's a 9 with the +2, so that'll just hit the full damage.
Oh, the Falcon's just out of range again. I usually get to make a follow-up action with my hair afterwards, but I don't really have anything I want to do right now. So and I don't want to just do it again, so that is going to be my turn.
Okay. Fanta's turn. Alright, Fanta's an interesting one. So what I'm gonna have her do is, well, first off, let me post her passive. Cyborg power. Basically, she made herself into a cyborg. And she can basically extend her hands out off of her body up to 5 spaces away, and can, as a free action, and fully control them while they're out. So she basically can use melee stuff at a range of up to 5 spaces normally, although she has to spend an extra 1 stamina to do so. Outside of base melee range, any abilities that originate from her hand can have a potential extra effect when combined together. That's only relevant for one ability right now, and she may take 2 separate actions on her turn, one for each hand, but her actions are generally weaker. So, with that out of the way, what are we gonna do? We are going to have her, 3, 4, she's going to rush up here as we are going to have her use 2 instances of her one ability. Oh, I forgot to put her last ability in here. I'll fix that later. For now, Burst of Flame targeting the lion with Magano and Rapunzel.
Oof,
It's a crit fail, but
Yeah. So, real quick, this would be considered a ranged attack of some kind, yes?
kind of. It's funky because it's directly out of
yeah.
her hand.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but like there's a weird intention with
It is, I guess I would say ranged, but not projectile.
Yeah.
That matters.
The part of her talent is that her hair acts as her third talent. Sorry, her second talent. She has 3 of them. Is that her hair acts as a subspace that basically slightly reduces things that come at her from range, and absorb the properties of them into her hair until the end of combat.
Alright, I will say that'll reduce the damage to you a little bit, but that is not going to protect Magano.
That's fine.
So as a note, that'll be Rapunzel. I'm gonna say Rapunzel will take 3 fire damage, and Magano would be taking 4.
Did I miss something with the nat 1 here, or?
Nat 1's just not working. Because she's using 2 instances. She's using.
Oh,
both of her
I
hands to
didn't
do
see the first one. Okay, how much is this dealing? Sorry.
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah. I'm willing to not take a property from this because it's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah.
But it's fine, Magano. You'll heal for 3. It's done 10.
Yeah, it's all good.
So yeah, and that will be her turn. And now it's Jules' turn. Alright, what am I gonna have fucking Jules do? She has a funk kit. Let me go ahead and post her her passive, because that is important. She very outgoing person. Basically, whenever she uses an ability, she can remove 1 sentence of it, and basically enhance another sentence to enhance the ability in some way when she uses it. With that as a note, I am going to have her. What is she gonna do? I think for now. Yeah. Actually, I need to check something with her passive really quick. Okay, it's a tap. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to have her she's just gonna hold an action right now for if anyone gets next to her. And now we are on to in Mercury, who I also have to post her passive because her kit is very new and very funky. Basically, she creates ethereal lances when she deals damage or gets hit by things, and she can do funky stuff with them. And with that, she is just going to walk up here, and for now, I'm just gonna have her use her basic attack on Rapunzel. And she misses.
Mm-hmm. So she'd be attacking this space specifically because that's where
Yeah.
Rapunzel is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the Falcon.
Is
Gecko BRB.
Oh,
Alright, for now then, Griffith.
Griffith can have that turn, move to the back.
Oh, okay, cool. I need to think. Oh, okay, he's just going in there. Great. Yeah, I'm just going to, Hey, does anyone have anything that they're going to be throwing at the, enemies or anything of that sort?
I don't know about throwing. I mean, I might be throwing some fists, but like,
It works best with, like, actual objects, but I guess if no one has anything, I will just, stockpile. He just, takes out a little flask and,
hey,
maybe starts stockpiling.
Alright, hold on.
It does nothing right now. I just get a stack of a stockpile, and then later on...
Yeah, I'm gonna say you get the stack.
Okay, cool. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, you just gotta go back, or...
I
gonna take
suppose
the
I
side.
have 5.2 initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the silence as a no, so we'll move on to Magna.
All right, Magano.
Magano heals
Yeah, I heal
for
3.
3 stamina.
How's my movement
usually-
looking?
Usually it would be reduced by 3 or by half, whichever is higher. But because of the lightning thing, I intended for that to like work on allies a bit different, so it would like, you know, give you a boost of speed. So maybe you just have your regular movement, maybe you got a little bit more, maybe you've only got a little bit less. It's up to Sam.
Give me a roll to see how good of
me?
a boost. Yeah.
Or,
Oh well, I
well,
rolled.
I mean,
but, you know,
Austin.
you can roll too, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, I'll give a. Eh.
I'm going to average those into a. You'll just have your normal movement in
Okay.
Rapunzel's hair.
Gotcha. Really quick, Penny. If I was to target
Yo.
Rapunzel's hair for like one of my Healy things, would that count as hitting Rapunzel, or do I have to hit the middle?
It would be reduced in effectiveness, slightly, but it would still count as hitting her.
Okay, because I could do that and help out Griffith as well as you, or I could go for something funky like that.
There's also the thing that if an ally assists me in some way, I get another asylum die.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be assisting you regardless, but I just want to figure out here because Griffith's mostly fine, and Wallow taking damage isn't gonna be the biggest deal. You're kind of up front and center, so it'd be good to have some healing on you, although it would be reduced, and having something on Mercury would be nice. So... Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off with, going, and I have my funny second passive. Let me post it. Funny Nightmare Eater. Long story short, on my turn, I have a bonus action, which I can do to try and eat the nightmares of an adjacent target, which not only allows me to apply effects based off of their capabilities into my kit, but also removes the fear or nightmare from, allows me to remove that from them. And so basically for allies, it's gonna it'll allow them to give themselves advantage on a roll of their choice within the next 2 rounds, and a +4 to a separate roll within the next 2 rounds. I'm gonna try and go for that on Rapunzel.
She using this on.
Rapunzel, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say that will honestly that'll just work
Okay.
His rolls have just generally not been kind so far in the bounty.
If that's the case, then what specific?
Nightmare.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too much
No.
of a surprise to say the asylum, or more specifically, maybe Godfather Death.
I'm gonna take it into the asylum, right? Because what my intention is going to be right now is I am going to, cause hold on, if I was to do it from here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, I'd have to move one space closer, which is fine. I'll go right here, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for Nightmare Brigade, targeting this line, so it would be hitting Rapunzel, Mercury, Wallow, and Reyna if it works. And long story short, this does nothing initially, but I do a funny sword slash thing. Each target that's hit has a mark on them. As an 0 cost anytime, I can attempt to sheathe the sword that hit them in order to either heal them or damage them, which with Magano is kind of funky. But I can just do that as an anytime. And what I'm going to try and do is applying properties of Asylum shit. Not specifically the Asylum, right? But I want to be able to, when I do this to people, temporarily, like, warp them into a small subspace where they're there for a bit. Just so that they can't interact with other things or they're protected from things. That's the funny intention.
Mm-hmm. I will say, I will give that to you, but it will require a decent roll to actually place them in the subspace.
Fair enough. Here's at least the roll for the setting of Nightmare Brigade.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely work.
Yeah. So
they are just all
yeah.
marked
Yeah.
currently?
Rapunzel, Mercury, Wallow, and Reyna are marked. Nothing else happens. That's my turn.
Yeah, I will just, for the sake of it, I'll just use a fucking red dot. And that is your turn. And now it is the Falcons, dude.
Indeed. All right. Let me see with my falcon eyes. Who's the most dangerous threat? Oh yes, I suppose I should post my passive. Caw. It's Kate. It's just Kate.
Yes. Got it.
Is it Kate? It's a Kate. Tell you what, I know what I'm going to do. So. Oh, they're in a nice line, aren't they? Oh,
they
that's
sure are.
juicy. Alright, yeah, I've got my plan. Alright, so the Falcon, does the anime, brushes his nose like, huh. Alright. Behold, the power of the Falcon! And he's gonna try to Raptor Rush. Now, Raptor Rushing to Seren. Seren?
Yeah, Saren.
Yeah, Saren. Yeah,
Okay,
that'll... Yeah, you can 4 spaces.
And then,
Bounce off objects or people, bouncing off an enemy deal 3 damage. I'm
so
gonna
he's
say...
gonna try here.
Yeah. And I assume you have to roll for each one
Yes,
by
I have
the...
to roll for each
Alright,
one, but I need
alright.
the first one.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's a success, but that's only going to deal 1 damage to Saren.
Right. I assume he can bounce off again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, unfortunately, you bounce off Saren, but you misjudge the fact that you forgot Reyna is currently entangled in hair on the ground, so you just kind of fly over her and land next to her.
Well,
alright.
I could potentially help. Depends on what a funny D4 does.
It is a 3.
You would. I'm gonna say you would need a 4 in order to
Yeah, it's a
boost
2.
it to a success. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's a 2,
thanks,
so.
thanks though.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, I suppose that wasn't the best show of the Falcon's mighty power. How's this? And he's just gonna... so as he turns around, right, these fireballs start, like, coming, towards him to, like, follow him.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
They're not
alright,
moving super fast right now, but
So wait, they're not?
yeah, like they're moving a little bit, but like
Okay,
not super
well, that's
fast
fine.
right
He's just
now.
gonna... Alright.
Oh, Reina's actually
Alright,
prone. That would have been advantage.
So yeah.
Oh, what?
Hold on.
If you want to count it as an attack, it kind of is.
No.
Yeah.
It's actions.
Oh, so basically your bounce
Oh,
would have had advantage
jeez.
earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Okay, that would have advantage. So yeah, give me another roll for that then.
All right. Sure.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, an 11. That'll work. As you bounce off of Reyna, dealing the damage, and give me that next roll.
That's 1, 2. That would be 3, and then yeah. All right. Next, pow. Oh, see this ability is pretty good for this.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I know
Yeah.
it's good in here.
All right. Hold on.
Is it?
I swear it is, right? Because we've played it. We've played it
It
before.
might have been. It might have been deleted.
Ah, no, if it's a.
Yeah,
Sad if it's
yeah.
I mean, it might-
You know, you kick off of Fanta, and Fanta will be knocked prone from that. I will check to see if his crit theme is in here.
So he just glides through the air like a acrobat, kick flipping off of everyone. And the final one, oh my god, Falcon.
Hold on.
That's
Man,
like 2 prof, right?
does
Or is that 4
have
prof?
upgrades?
I
Let me check what it is. Powerhouse. He's on
So
next
two
spell.
prof.
That's two.
Good prof.
That's two.
So that's 2. That does- Can't even upgrade though.
I am not seeing his crit theme in here.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Damn, I really I want it 20s in a fucking row. Tell you what, I'll send it to Austin and he can play it.
Is it just Rockhawk?
No, it's theme of a very cool bird.
No, it's
Ah.
What? What was that, Gecko?
He's dead forever.
He's dead. Yes. My friend
I think
Gecko is
my
dead.
is
It's
dying,
Fiend.
and therefore
Oh,
it's
hello.
delayed.
Death of a bird.
Yeah, theme of
All right, there we go. It should be more hearable. It was just like dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
With that.
All right. Well, that wasn't in fact his turn.
Yeah.
So
So
he rolling balls through here.
yeah, it just fucking bounces off, knocks 2 of them to the ground, lands next to them. Hell yeah. On
Loses,
to m-
sorry.
Yeah.
What was it?
I was just saying, if that's the Falcon's turn,
Well,
then we can move on.
that wasn't any time, wasn't it? I think he still has a.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, in that case, never
so
mind.
don't worry, his stuff is relatively quick. So then, he's like, all right. Now that's what I call lying. 1, 2. It's just gonna casually. Let's make sure. Yep. Let's go 1 more. All right. So he's just bounces off of them, walks back. And then he's gonna use his funny ability, which it's got a lot to it. So, all right. Now that's what it is. So basically, he's got a bunch of stances, and he can only use the next one like
Yeah.
after he's used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a progression thing. And his first stance is this. Howling Wind Strike. Which is it's literally just a knockback ranged punch of air. So he's
With a
using that to try
4-da.
and... Whoosh. Wow,
Yeah.
with a da. That's pretty cool.
It is pretty good. I am gonna have Mallow, seeing you walk up and trying to do a thing. She's going to try and like extend her arm out grab you and disorient you so you at least partially miss with the bungee marshmallow
I forgot that she had that.
as the properties of both rubber and marshmallow. I'm gonna say that is going to. You're still going to swoosh 2 of them and get them away, but 1 is going to remain.
Okie doke. It's his turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monda.
Alright.
Uh,
Yeah, Monda's turn now.
Mondo
Drake.
is just staring over all of the hair and shit in the way, trying to look around as they just hear copious amounts of fucking bird sounds and people screaming.
Justice!
Looks
Caca!
looks at like Bolton, Griffith, and Faye like, whoa, did somebody let loose like an ostrich in here?
I think that's actually a falcon.
You.
Actually, no, that's
That's
a man in a
dumb.
falcon costume, but
I
you know
was
the
going
nuance.
To say I like you, but you do. You almost had it.
From what he
Monda's
was
gonna
saying, I think
walk
his name
up.
was the Falcon.
I mean, I've seen other Falcons though. What?
Like a superhero?
Exactly like a superhero, but better. Because I'm real.
Oh, that's pretty cool then, actually.
They are shouting over the massive hair in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, let me get closer. Let me get a look at you. Climbs into the hair. By the time they've moved up, they're huffing and panting.
How dare you walk away from an alien queen?
They don't even pay attention. They look back like, what? And then look back, you know, I can't really see anything. Well, you look cool.
Yo, thanks.
Looks at. Pauses. Okay, we can talk later. I've gotta zap somebody. They're gonna f***ing volley. I don't know who's that. I can't see their name. Mercury.
Mercury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mercury.
I hope you mix well with lightning.
Boop. Okay, that's last of
That has a +1 to it.
Roll 15 plus inflicts place on others. Okay.
I don't know if it would help, but it is passing through the electricity hair.
Yeah, it is passing through the electricity and has the +1, so I'm gonna say that'll work. It'll be slightly
Nice,
reduced
let me
damage, but it'll
roll.
work.
My additional basic attack. I have only rolled 2 on this. Phenomenal.
I will say, you do have to say that you're doing it before, but it doesn't necessarily.
I did.
Yeah.
I thought I was volleying.
yeah.
Yeah. So that first one will miss. Second one will hit for another bit of damage. Is 1d2
Okay,
plus 1,
that
so
takes
you...
a lot out of me.
No, the first one.
He
would be
already
the
did the
plus one.
first
Oh.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Looks at Bolts and Griffith. Yo, are you guys like punchy people or?
No, I'm a pacifist.
You look at Bolts, who's currently
Nerd.
just studying his hand with his dual discount. Yeah, this card won't work at all.
I'll take that as a no. You don't need them closer then. Cool. That's his turn.
Watch out.
Alright.
That man is using these ninja stars made of paper or something.
Alright, child.
Alright.
The enemy team has been knocked over.
Yeah,
See,
we're just that cool.
now the problem therein lies. You know what? Faye is going to walk up, and then they're going to use their movement action to use their all-powerful mind powers on Manda.
Wait a second,
Don't
I
walk
actually,
away.
I actually have something for this. Where the fuck is it?
No, you don't. You didn't take that talent.
It's I think it's a passive, right?
Neuralink was a talent you didn't take.
Into a lockdown.
Oh right, yeah, no, yeah, mental lockdown. Forgot about that one. I thought you were talking about Neuralink.
This is the one. I didn't put this into my Roll20 sheet for some reason, but there's that.
Well, you aren't the
TLDR, he's got resistance to like mental bullshit.
Do I need to roll
Basically,
to
it's
do
a
it?
matter of if Mondo would, because he feels you trying to probe into his mind, and it's if Mondo lowers the barrier or not. It's not a you roll, because there's no way Faye has enough power to go through those barriers.
I
Yeah.
could roll a natural
Yeah,
20.
Manda like
That does not matter. I mean, you could roll a natural 20, but you would have to face the potential consequences, I'll say.
yeah, you go about walk up to Manda and like start using psychic your almighty mind powers. Manda gets like the notification, the text message bzzz, in his body and probably just physically vibrates and like turns around like, hello, new mind, who this?
Don't walk away from me.
I wouldn't call that walking. I can barely do that. Turns around. Oh, hello.
That's the end of Faye's turn.
Alright. In that case...
Yeah. Well,
let's see.
Dura!
Dura! Let's see. 16. Is that the one that I already had, or was that 15? Because it's, I know it's duplicate, but it's a duplicate of one I already, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that's a new card. Okay, yep. Alright. I'm going to, considering it's a dupe, do I feel like re-rolling? Yeah, I'm gonna use Amulet to redraw, so ignore the 16. Let's get a different one. Let's see, 21! Oh boy, is it actually for fucking once?
did you actually
Ballast.
draw it for once?
No.
Did you?
No, I added extra monsters, it's not. Fuck. But
Damn
it is a
it.
good card. Like, that's what I can actually fucking use. Alright. So...
God, I swear, Bolts needs a Duel Link style passive that's just first turn always draws a seal of workout goes.
I mean, I'm writing his upgrades, don't worry about it. Yeah. Which is, yeah, I'll just tell you, his class 2 passive is Behold the Seal. In his starting hand, he can swap any card with the seal. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what he's gonna do is... yeah. I'm going to start off with a, I invoke thee by the power. Alright, yep. Paste.
Yep,
I am
that'll work.
summoning Herald of Orichalcos. There's just some random, so yeah, there. Let me just, there we go. Let's
Ooh,
see.
alright.
Let me apply stats to this one. Fuck. God damn it. There we go.
Okay, so let's see. Its Herald's stats are. Let's see. 6, 2, 3. Alright, yep. Let's see. 2 and 3. Save. Herald of Orichalcos. Save settings. Alright, yep. Okay. Yeah, no, he just plays a card and a monster that seems slightly reminiscent of himself appears to the field. Alright, so... and then the bolts is then going to... Let's see, do I have any spells I want to use? No, I don't want to use sacrifice on that. So just... okay. Yeah, no, would Harold be able to move and act on this turn?
On the 19, definitely, yeah.
Alright, it's gonna go to here and just hold the basic attack if something gets in range. And then Bolts is going to move to over here.
Ah, fuck, that reminds me Jules had a held action she could have used on the Falcon, but whatever. It's fine, we're past it.
She was too impressed. Caca!
Yeah, that'll be my turn for now.
Alright, that's your turn. And we move on to Saren. Which, weighing cost versus benefit, ultimately I get more benefit from doing this, so, Saren's going to steppy, and then aiming in the, to the north and south. Well, first off, let me post, her passive. The Elemental Rainbow Driver. She has a small buff to herself, based on the color that the Rainbow Driver is currently on, and every time she pulls power from it in some fashion, it rotates to the next thing on. It rotates to the next one forward. In order, basically. Currently, she's on the Blood Driver. And what we're gonna do is stepping over here. We're gonna aim north and south, and she's gonna use the Great Divider.
Now, I will say, this would have advantage on Rita.
Can you post the text specifically for me? First off. And second off, I think just in general, right, any actions, I will say just in general, considering she is an ally, I would say she can just choose to not have advantage on it.
Well, that's valid. This is so that I can wrap up allies and make it easier for them to be struck by our own allies for like healing and stuff.
But yeah, that is going to that, and I'm gonna say with the Nat 1, she was going for the lifesteal, so she just takes a little bit more damage to herself. And that would still, however, cycle her on to
Yellow
Orange.
and orange. That's the next
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, learn the rainbow, loser. Would cycle her onto the Fire Driver. And with that, do I want her to? Now we're gonna keep her on the Fire Driver. Alright. So that will be her turn. And now we're back to Mallow's turn. Hey, guess what I'm doing? Same thing as last time.
I think she's
That's
trying to beat us up with that box.
Well, this is my luck.
No, not the box again. What's she
God.
planning over there?
She's just gonna
buff.
sit. She's just gonna sit here and sulk.
Okay, so
Look out, everybody! She's planning something.
Alright, on to Reyna. Because this doesn't require her to do anything for it to activate, we're gonna do a quick roll to see how the Falcon fares. Take an extra 1 damage, the Falcon.
Yes, I, the Falcon, take 1 damage.
Yeah, as the fireball flies through you. Again. Then I'm just gonna give... So they're just tied up till the end of their
Yeah,
next
this
turn, right?
generally in terms of how this will affect her is it's harder to move, but like your actions won't be affected in any way.
Alright. Well, she's just basically... She's gonna lift herself up, pick herself up, and and we're going to. And the Falcon is right next to her. And Wallow is also there. I don't know, and she doesn't know how targeting Wallow works. However, we are just gonna have her. Yeah, she's just gonna take her rifle. We're going to use Trigger Happy Rondo. That's a 5. I'm gonna say, considering how my rolls have been, she's going to get 2 of the 4 attacks.
Now, not to shit on your parade, but I am gonna try and activate the slash on her, which, the way this works is that I can choose to deal 5 damage or heal someone. But Magano's weird, so whenever she damages someone, it heals them. Whenever she heals someone, it damages them. So I'm doing the thing that heals her for 4 to damage her for 4, try and knock her off her groove, and I don't know, teleport her or her, like, gun into an alternate dimension briefly.
I'm gonna say... With that, I'm gonna say she's still going to get 1 shot off, but then her gun will be moved temporarily to separate subspace, and she's taken, how much is it?
It's 4.
Alright. She'll take 4, and the Falcon is going to get 1 shot from Zinnia. Just misses. I'm gonna say, again, my rolls have been fucking awful. I'm gonna say that's still gonna deal 2 damage.
2 to whom?
To the Falcon.
Oh, Falcon, no.
Gecko?
He may have died. You're taking 2 damage.
Okay.
And with that, we are on to Rapunzel's turn, and Reyna is freed from the hair. And also the mark.
Before Rapunzel goes, I'm gonna activate the slash on her to try and heal her for 5.
Yep. I'll say you'll get 4 of that.
Cool.
Sweet, back to full health.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Alright. I had to look at it, I was like, wait a minute. Alright. Rapunzel is going to, do a big slashy at Mercury.
Alright.
So this deals 7 damage in total, but one instance is physical damage, is 4 physical damage, and the other is an instance of 3 soul damage, and the soul damage will drastically weaken someone's epithet for a round.
Alright, cool. Alright. I'm going to have her do one thing to try and counter. A counter lance! That's the thing you fucking roll a 20 on. Honestly, with that, I'm gonna say, she'll still take 3 from the attack. You'll take 4, and she's not gonna be subject to the soul damage because of the crit.
Alright.
Or the soul effect.
You know, I'm fine with that. Sorry, I need to sneeze. And again, alright, but since I did take an action, I do get to perform a hair-based follow-up. I believe he's in range. I'm gonna wrap the Falcon up.
Yep, that works.
So this will heal him for 5, and he'll get a buff of his choice that will last for 1d2 rounds. Let's see how long. Yeah, it can't be anything crazy, it's like a simple thing. So for 2 rounds, you get a buff of your choice, Gecko.
Yeah.
Let's say just a +1 to damage.
Alright, I will allow that with the roll.
Yep,
So Falcon will get a +1 to their damage.
Yeah. And that is my turn.
Alright. Whew. Alright, on to Fanta's turn, which she's going to get up. I'm going to have her, yeah, for her first action, we're going to use targeting, Saren, establishing link, which is going to work. So basically, both Saren and Fanta now share both buffs and debuffs and status effects and etc. As long as it's not like some sort of physical body movement, so like no like knockback or limb maiming, etc. That won't carry over.
I would
but-
assume the entanglement as well, but do you think that would not carry over because it's...
Yeah, that would also not carry over. But things like bonuses to damage or rolls or such, or DR or such, would carry over between Saren and Fanta. With this, they have a +3 to rolls when they're working together or targeting each other with support effects. And it is a very like dull, perceptible line, so you can see it there. You can attempt to attack it, try and break the connection, but it is not easy to do. So yeah, that is her first action. Her other one is going to be Punchy Rapunzel. I'm gonna say 4 damage on that.
Yeah, no, I guess I would just... Yeah, because this is like a weird melee attack, so yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wait,
it
hold on,
would be.
wait,
It would be considered melee.
Yeah, sorry, I just do have to be specific sometimes.
Yep. And then that is Fanta's turn. And now we move on to Jules, who also has to get back up. And then what I'm gonna have her do is 1, 2.
Alright, held action goes off.
Yep. Go ahead and roll it. And that is 2 damage, right?
Be 2 damage.
Alright, she will take that. And what we're gonna have Jules do is, do... we are going to use, thrust, removing the first sentence, and applying, a bonus to, the, what are we gonna apply the bonus to? No, we are going to apply the bonus to her. This can deal an additional 5 minus X divided by 4 rounded down. If Jules wishes to ignite the blade, which counts towards ignition count, we're going to boost that to have it do more damage. So that is going to be, in total, because I am igniting, that is going to be, I'm going to say 11 damage down this line, including Rapunzel and Magano.
How much you said?
11.
What? This is fire, you said?
It is both like her sword extending outward with extra fire on the blade as well.
It's a sword, so that's definitely not a blunt attack.
Yeah, if anything, it is a piercing attack.
I am going to, at the very least, try and reduce that a little bit. So it becomes an 11.
Alright, yeah, the roll becomes an 11. I'm gonna reduce it back down to... It's gonna reduce it down to 10 damage.
Alright, and then if Rapunzel now has thermal vision and an addiction to getting inside hot ovens.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think there's any way I could use my talent to try and stop this from hitting me, so yeah, just 10.
Yeah, no, that's all I got, cause my anytime actually would have been better if she crit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was preoccupied with something. Is that hitting Monda too? It's a 1 by 5?
No, it's
No.
hitting Rapunzel
No.
and Magano.
It's this line.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Can I, at the very least, add
Thank God.
properties of fire to my hair?
I will. It is not. It is not traditionally a ranged attack, but I will give you that,
All right.
considering the circumstances.
I
That
don't know if you
See.
want that, Penny, considering you have thermal vision right now.
I mean, she can. It's like a subspace, so she doesn't have to add it.
Yeah,
I'm
just saying. If you
Manda
try to use
can't-
fire hair, you're gonna be trying to climbing into it. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
Manda can't really help Rapunzel, but they could try to help Magano.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah, let's not use that one. Manda's going to attempt to pull out some of their psychic spider silk, to just sort of like quickly, Spider-Man Magano and just pull them out of the way, back
Well,
towards them.
see, if one of the enemies might have marshmallow and rubber. Manda has threads.
Nothing.
Fucking sucks.
Unfortunately, that won't work.
Fuck. Well, no, it's fine. Manda thinks you're cool. I guess I will use this one. He'll use his anytime. His other anytime. As he sees the spider silk go awry, he's just only barely missed. However, it's not too late. He gets the little Metal Gear Solid alert in his head, and he's gonna try to, swing his arms to the right to catch the spider silk on Magano anyway, and throw them out of the way.
Nice.
I have to roll for the base ability, but it's a +5. It's a minor change.
Yes, so this is giving him a reroll on that effectively is what this does.
All right, I will give that to you. Yeah, you can get the reroll then.
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. Honestly, that is just gonna save Magano from the damage entirely.
Yeah, just I imagine that she
19.
gets shifted over here. Just whoa, okay. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Sure did burn 4 stamina on that, buddy.
Yeah, he starts huffing and puffing. He's only shot lightning. He's so
Yeah.
exhausted.
All right, that is Jules' turn. On to Mercury's turn. So what am I gonna have Mercury do? You know what we're gonna have Mercury do? Everything. You know what? Now Mercury is going to... Bop, bop, bop.
Need
Step here.
$20. Turn around.
He says it's crackling through electricity.
And aiming
He-
downwards.
Starts pulling out his wallet. I'm not joking.
Aiming downwards, we're going to use a barrage! And because of her talent, this is... I rolled a 4. That is, I will note, because of her, 1 extra passive she has, it does have a +2 to the roll, currently.
Well, if you're gonna help me out,
So it's a 6.
I sure as hell ain't gonna let you take the fire. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna. Yeah.
I will say it's currently only dealing, I'm gonna say, even with the +2, it's a 6, so 1 damage.
That's fine.
So
I
4
mean,
damage on Manda.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and help my pal Manda out, and I'm gonna try and activate my slash to deal the. Again, I think it's. Let me just check. Yeah, it's 5.
It'd be 4 healing.
Well, it'd be
Oh,
yeah, 4 healing to deal 4 damage, and teleporting her to the Reyna's gun dimension. I don't know. No.
As a 3, unfortunately not.
Yeah. Which means that
Well,
the thing on Wallow goes away too.
Alright, that's cool and all. It is my turn, so I may as well. Wallow's just gonna be like, hashtag
hold
eat
on.
those
We're not.
sorry.
Hold on.
It's
We're
not
not
your
to
turn
your
yet.
turn yet.
Well,
we're
no,
still
I mean, I have
resolving-
an anytime.
Okay, then why'd you say it's my turn?
I said it's
Almost.
my turn.
The
Yeah,
almost
that's
did
an
not
almost.
go through.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
did not come through on my
Oh.
end, regardless.
Well, I mean, well, sorry, I was saying it's going to come
Yeah.
back anyway, so I'm
Anyway.
just going to try
Yeah,
and
yeah,
use my
yeah.
anytime.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Eat spear.
Do
It's a lance.
it, yeah, it is a large variety of lances. I will say that will it's specifically Wallow that's using it, right?
Yes, it is Wallow.
Honestly, yeah, with that's a 14, she rolled a 6, that's just gonna be enough to cancel that out.
And now I get properties of spear later.
Lance specifically.
Thank you,
but yes.
merciful red
Properties
demon.
of lance later.
Yeah. And that is Mercury's turn. Griffith.
Hey, don't encourage his behavior. He just wanted to eat the spears. I don't think he actually cared about what happened to you.
Okay, thanks a little less, but still thanks.
Well, I really need to think. What should I do? Because I could keep stockpiling, or, I guess I could. Oh no, he's just doing the. Oh god. So Wallow's just going to, you know. Oh wait, this is. Fuck. This is not the ability I thought it was. Oops.
What ability were you going for?
I thought it was the thing that fired a bunch of beams into the sky, like the destruction wave, and then, you know, destroyed a bunch of people, but, oops.
I'm pretty sure that's the
I mean,
Devil's Candy version.
Oh, shit.
It might be. It's either that, because, yeah, you have Stockpile, Devouring Vortex, and this, so...
Could I not use this one?
yeah, no, that is fine. Although the roll will be like wasted.
Yeah, no, that's fine by me. I don't want to do more harm than good. Wallow's just gonna. You know what? Wallow's just gonna like walk here, and they're gonna use their basic weapon with properties of lance to maybe get both of these on a sick piercing punch with demon barrage.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. It'll deal reduced damage to Saren from piercing, but it'll still hit.
Yeah, so Wallow effectively reels back and throws a punch which kind of halfway has spikes to it, kind of halfway is spectral, so it passes through Reyna and then also clips Aaron a little bit. And then
Yeah.
Griffith is just left in the back here like, I guess I'll do nothing. Thanks, Epithet. That's the end of Griffith's turn.
Yeah, you get the feeling if this was the real Reyna, you might have triggered some PTSD. Anyways, Magano.
Magano just... Yeah, Magano... Well, yeah, I'll heal for 3, I know. But she looks over to Griffith first off. Yo, what's that? Is that your, like, epithet? Or...
Unfortunately, yes.
Ugh. It's kind of something, huh?
No, I understand. No, I'd hate it too.
Alright, well, I mean, at least if it's helping us here, I guess that's good. Looks over to Wanda. Alright.
Yeah.
I gotta help you out a little bit more. Unfortunately, what I tried before didn't quite work, but I'm gonna make it up to you right now. And I'm gonna try and use my bonus action thing on Manda. So, as a reminder, this will give me properties based off of a fear or nightmare of theirs, as well as allowing them to apply advantage to a roll of their choice and a +4 to a different roll of their choice within the next two rounds. So, here's the funny...
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 2, so no.
That is a 2, unfortunately not.
Man, I don't know what's going on with me right now. Whatever. Okay.
Oh, it's fine. I relate to performance issues.
Let's see. As much as it's not really necessary, I kind of want to test out shit with Magano since this is my first time using her in, like, a thing since the first skirmish I used her in, where I basically just Nightmare Brigaded over and over again. So, I'm gonna try to go for Magano Grind first, and start setting up my funny rail. Cool. So, long story short, she produces a 15-space rail, and immediately jumps onto it. While I'm on this rail, my movement is increased by 1.5 times, which means I would have 8 movement. The rail can go up to 3 spaces in height if I so desire. It can't go through people, and if I still have rail left to travel by the end of my turn, I continue traveling 1 space per turn. So let me place the funny thing, because I assume I can have the rail go through Rapunzel's hair with how we've been doing shit.
Yeah, you'd give it a...
Yeah, I think so.
So if that's the case, I'm gonna go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Why not? Let's do like a weird path. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And as I'm traveling, because I have my funny extra movement, I can go 8 spaces. So 1, 2, well, I say that. Well, no, I do say that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I'm right here, Magano, who's taken taken note of the link that Fanta's put between her and Saren. While I'm here, I can use my a basic attack as a bonus action on my turn. And you know what's a funny thing I have? Not just my basic attack, I have an ability that counts as a basic attack. And so I'm gonna go for Sound Sleep Tagging, which will basically be dealing 5 damage to Fanta, and depending on the image I like graffiti onto her, will add some sort of effect on her. And so what I'm trying to do is like have like a stylized, cracked, broken shield, so that her defenses are lowered, so that she, and therefore Saren, take extra damage. So, you know.
Alright.
There we go.
Yeah, no, that'll work.
Alright. Cool. And then I'm gonna go, because I had moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, honestly, no. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna stay right here for now. I'm curious to see how this turns out.
Alright.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, it's time for the Falcon's turn.
Did somebody say the Falcon?
The Falcon.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Go the Falcon.
Thank you. All right. So let's get some stances out of the way then, shall we? All right. Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. The Falcon appraises Fanta. Like, how heavy does she look?
Honestly, pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy? Alright, never mind.
Yeah.
Goes the other way.
A lot of metal there.
That is a lot of metal.
The Falcon does not have the upper body strength.
Though, as a reminder, Gecko, part of what I was doing is that since Fanta and Saren are linked, they share debuffs, meaning that Saren also has the decreased defense if you want to go for her.
Yeah, they
Ooh.
both have decreased defense right now.
The moment you did that, my brain
yeah.
exploded with ideas, Sam.
So, walks up. Alright then. I shall give you a rare chance to see how a Falcon feels. And he's gonna grab her, and specifically halfway through this basic attack, which is what I'm using. I'm going to use it anytime. So let's activate it. Soaring suplex. So grapple. So it basically, he just suplexes them 4 spaces or just into the ground.
Yeah.
Adjacent. But then as he grabs, there's a surge of ki. And should I burn it? Oh fuck it, why not? I'm gonna burn 2 ki. So I'm spending ki instead of stamina on this, which means I'm using all of the cost is ki, giving it 1.5 effectiveness. And he's using the next stance, which is critical altitude. Shit. So they jump.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, you're spending the cost with your key, but unfortunately, on a 2, you're not gonna be able to do the leapy. That said, you're still dealing a solid chunk of damage to Saren
Yeah.
with the grapple, and I assume, did you want to like move her, or just into the ground?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he'll move her hair like suplex a wacha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be what, 4 damage and then increased via the deep.
It's 3 damage. Yeah.
Isn't it
Plus
4
faces.
because of the +1?
Oh, you're right.
It's
Yeah,
4,
no,
and then
4.
there's also
It's
decreased
4 because of your
defense.
+1 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've applied it. Do not worry.
Cool.
Okay, and he did try critical altitude, at least. So that unlocks stance number 3, which you can't use yet, but it's fitting. All right, and with that, I think that's all he can. Oh no, it's not. Should he go for it? Weird green lady.
Huh? Yeah.
Purveyor of justice. Can I? Do you mind if I piggyback?
Yeah. The rails. There's plenty of room here.
All right. Like a majestic falcon and not a parrot, I shall roost on your shoulder.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I got it. Cool.
All right. Are you bouncing off anyone, or are you just jumping straight onto the bag now?
Yeah. There.
All right. As you start, Rain is gonna try and grappling hook away. Yeah. As you jump at her, she manages to quickly shoot her grappling hook below you and pull herself over here.
Oh, I meant to do that.
Those aren't my shoulders, pal.
I'm just gonna stay here, I've decided. Definitely not because of that grappling hook.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we move on to Manda.
Manda sort of looks forward and like sees all the people in front, looks at Mercury, looks at Jules like, nowhere is safe. Everywhere is dangerous. Yeah, he does heal for 3. By the way, just out of curiosity, where was Mercury aiming with the barrage thing? Like, what area was it?
It was a 6x3 south of her.
Oh,
so it would have been.
So that would have. I see.
Yeah, so it would have been. Roughly like here.
Thank you. Manda thinks about that, sees tiny child, sees polite seeming boy, I'm sorry. Seems pretty tough. Child does not. Manda thinks about that for a second, is like, you know what? I don't know who let you in here, but this is pretty dangerous. And he's gonna make a little tendril of telekinetic energy to just in case, grab Faye by the collar. Not like tugging it, but just holding it to pull her out of the way of an attack if someone tries to attack the child again.
Face
this is a bonus action.
squints. at the tendril.
Damn it.
It's
Would have a
not
+1 if
visible.
that helps.
Well, I mean, I guess they don't feel it because it was a 5, but.
It was a 6.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say that works minorly because you've been having bad rolls. So.
Thank you. I also have to pay upkeep for it. It's fine. Let me just use hand. And after that, just has to stay within. Well, his range is ridiculous. What am I talking about? After this, he kind of gulps. It's like, okay, this sucks. But he's gonna walk forward to pull aggro from Child. Look to Mercury. Okay, I don't know, die or something. And he's gonna volley them again. Let's see if this token actually works.
Such a noble war cry. Go! Look at you go.
Look at you go.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And you got your funny volley.
Okie dokie. Roll
Yeah.
22.
And then, yeah, since you're volleying, roll that D2.
Damn.
You only get 1 extra still, though.
Damn.
A 4, unfortunately, that one misses.
Oh no. That's usually a lot better. Okay, so about that $20, I'll up it to 30 if you don't hit me.
As you say that, assuming that's your turn, we move on to Child.
Yup.
You don't need to worry about paying this brute that much because she's going to be ashes soon. Faye is going to walk here. Alright, human. Prepare to face my might. They point the ray gun. What does Mercury do?
Mercury is a dirty cheater. She's not gonna play dead.
Come on, kid, you got
Phase.
this.
Faye's pissed. That's the end of Faye's
You
turn.
see Monda. You see Monda actually cowering, and then when he hears the noise and nothing happens, he turns over like, wait, what?
Let's see.
Well,
6. And I can treat it as 1 closer because I have my Herald out. You know, while Qtora is good, I don't know how long I'm going to be in a mental capacity to continue playing, so I'm gonna reroll and see if I can get a better card that's immediately better.
mm-hmm.
Let's see, 14.
Redraw.
Let's see, 14. I can treat it as being 1 higher, which means I can treat it as being 15, which I've already drawn, which means I can re-roll it.
Alright.
Let's see.
You get
Well,
a 14!
I haven't drawn 14! Fuck! Yeah, we'll take that one.
Your deck was just like, oh yeah?
Oh,
You don't want a 14? Well, guess what?
You are playing Qtora.
Alright. Now my Qtora was 6. This
Oh,
14
whatever,
is Forsaken. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start with just having the Herald just bippy jewels. Why not? Alright, so that's 2.
Yep. Oh, Bippy.
And then, yeah. You know, speaking of filthy cheater, yeah, Mercury seems to be pretty useful. Also, I can brainwash people, by the way.
No, you can't.
Fuck, I failed.
No, you can't.
-3.
I
You can
love
brainwash
that,
people? Like a villain?
He just doesn't even notice fucking Falcon literally across the field saying that. He just kind of is focusing on his card, just kind of twaddle his fingers at Mercury, nothing happens, tuts, and moves on. That's my turn.
Alright. Saren's turn. Saren is going to hold for after Fanta. So, in that case, we are on to Mallow's turn. Guess what Mallow's gonna try and do?
Box.
Pull out a boat.
She gets it. All of her allies have a +2 to rolls. Yay!
Someone fuck the roll up.
I mean, I could. I do have an asylum die left.
Oh no!
I'm not going to.
Anyways, that's Mallow's turn. Reyna's turn. Alright, what are we gonna...
Hey, cool, Ray.
What are we going to... You know what?
I
well,
love
first
seeing
things
Magna
first.
Move.
Yeah. First things first on Reyna's turn. Roll. Nope, the last fireball just fades away. Which is fine. Because Reyna is going to look over and spend a little bit of stamina to blast bolts with her other weapon, Crimson Lily. This is happen. It's gonna deal 4 damage to
Okay.
bolts.
Yeah, just take it.
Yeah. Here. And that is her turn, Rapunzel.
Alright, so Rapunzel's on a funny 2 stamina.
She sure is.
So there's not too much I can do in terms of action economy. Sort of. I do
If you
have
hold
an
till
idea.
after me, I can try and heal you.
I don't think I'm surviving until then. So I'm going to do something stupid.
Okay.
Well, it's actually not something stupid. It's actually kind of not stupid at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to heal myself with silken golden hair. Silken gold hair. Hold on, let me just make sure I. Yes, I can use this on myself. Thank God. So hopefully I heal myself up to 5.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Yeah, no, because of the 2 costs. But yeah, no, you'll heal yourself.
Alright, fantastic. And the buff that I want, mayhaps I could have a little fast healing.
I'll give you...
for 1 round.
For 1 round on a 15, I'll give you 2 fast healing
Hell yeah.
for 1 round. So on your next turn, you'll heal 2 at the start.
Nice. Now as my follow-up hair action, I'm gonna activate my twice per combat.
Mhm.
Yes, I would like to roll. So, basically, can you make her a 5x5 going down to the right 2 spaces? Thank you. So basically, this space that Rapunzel is stood in is a 5x5x10 tower made of hair.
Mhm.
For the next 2 rounds, it is exceedingly difficult to attack her directly, and if you want to attack her directly for, the full damage, you must be in melee range. She is at the top, so she's 10 spaces in the air. Any damage dealt to her hair goes directly back to her, but is reduced by a third. I sure do only have 2 stamina, but it's rounded down to a minimum of 1. And I basically get a whole bunch of buffs. I have no range limit on my hair-based actions. No, on anything, actually. All enemies and neutral units in the area take 1 damage for every space they move. That is just combat-wide. Unless they are above 15 feet. Because the head just,
So, is Monda and Mercury and Jules and them lifted up too? How does that work?
No, you'd basically be like...
It's just a hair tower that we're trapped in.
Yeah, you'd basically
Yeah.
just be like... It's basically as if you were just adjacent to Rapunzel as normal. Which
Okay.
also Yeah, which reminds me, you know, only the people who would be in Rapunzel's direct place would take the damage and heal, etc., etc. But yeah, that's she's gonna be like this for 2 rounds. She has so many times she got from this. I'll just put like this on her, there, for there. That's all I can do. That's my turn.
Fanta's turn. Alright, with Fanta's turn, we're gonna have her do. Well, here's what we're gonna have Fanta do. She's going to. Haha, yes, he was barely in range. So we're going to have her. First action, basic attack bolts. Which is going to be, because of the link with Saren, 5 damage currently. So that's 5 to bolts, and
what?
5 to you.
you're taking 5 damage.
Okay.
And then the other one is, well, there's a massive fucking hair tower here now.
Yeah. It's not possible to move through or anything. It's just acting as if it was.
Yeah.
Stuff. Except for the center space, of course.
Yeah, and then she's just gonna. Honestly, she's just gonna try and punch Wallow with her second action. So that is. Oh no, we lost Roche.
Oh no. We just lost Gene.
Wow, that's a weird ability.
Yeah.
Oh.
All I did was send that GIF.
God, I don't know exactly how attacking Wallow works.
Basically, when you attack Wallow, Wallow doesn't take anything. Griffith takes 1/4 of the damage that would have been dealt to Wallow.
All right.
So probably just 1.
So Griffith would be taking 1 then.
Yeah.
In the meantime, that is those, and then Fanta is going to free action break the link.
Yep.
So it is just her with the damage increase. And that is her turn. We move on to Saren's turn. You're back. I think.
My
Yeah.
internet's still dead. I'm just on my phone, so I have no
Okay.
access to the roll 20.
Okay, Griffith took 1 damage, just so you're aware.
All right.
And what we're going to have Saren do is, I realize Rapunzel is very high in the air. Great Divider reaches very high and very long. So we're gonna see what she can do with it. Currently in fire mode, so this will be plus 2 damage, so 7 damage, assuming it hits.
Oh,
That's
I think it hit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go unconscious. Thankfully, my hair tower stays around. But
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
it's
go
fine, Penny. You got your anytime.
That's what I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it? There it is. I'm gonna use this on Saren. So what this does is this works easier on critical failures or critical successes, and against enemies forces a critical success to be re-rolled with a natural -1, which cannot
Make critical failures, so if you
You
roll a
cannot.
2, it's not a crit fail, don't worry.
yeah, but you cannot crit succeed.
Alright.
That is gonna knock me out anyway, but it'd be better for me to be at 0 as opposed to
Potentially 0, anyways.
yeah. Well, yeah, okay, it's a 16. It's still hard to hit her 'cause
16.
it does.
Yeah, it is.
specify-
The thing with Great Divider, it is very clearly, it goes across the entire battlefield. The length she is doing it, and naturally by a result of that, because it is a circular sword swing, travels very high as well.
Yeah.
I
I was just
imagine.
saying, Bippy. That is how you deal full effective damage to her. You must be adjacent to do melee full effectiveness.
Mhm. Yeah. It is. It is
So at the very
weird.
least,
It
this will
is.
be reduced.
It is weird. It is sort of a slightly. I'm gonna be honest. It is a slightly more indirect style attack. It's weird. It's weird to say. By the nature of it, I'm going to say you're still gonna take 5 total. But you're not gonna have the burn stacks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm resistant to fire right now anyway. I'm in my oven.
Yeah. And then that will also cycle Saren onward to yellow. Thank you, Austin. The lightning driver. The lightning driver, which gives her +2 to rolls, and shock. Basically, also, let me mark this really quickly with thing. Everywhere. Thank you. Thank you, Roll20 draw tool, for being awful. Everywhere along this line has basically covered in fire.
Oh, fun.
Neat.
Yeah, which is, let me go ahead and post she's not in right now, but let me post the fire driver again so you can see, the floor hazard version of it. You take 1 damage and, gain 1 stack of burn per space you move through it.
It's okay, guys. If I were conscious, I could absorb that. I'm
So
not,
there is
though.
that. Yeah. So there is that. That is Saren's turn. We move on to Jules. And
Jules would take 3 irreducible damage.
yeah. And we are going to have her do a funny yeah, she's just gonna slash down at Harold with her basic attack, and we are going to yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the first sentence, enhance the damage sentence to have it deal a little bit more damage. However, that is in that 1, so she misses. And that is her. She's going to take a step out of the hair. That is her turn. Mercury takes the damage.
And as a reminder here, since I'm at the end of the rail, I can pay 2 stamina to have it extend another 10 spaces. But basically, I'll be doing that now, and what that is going to be is I'm going up, and then it goes upwards 3 spaces.
Yeah. Mercury
Also, as a reminder, Honda's like, so $20, $30, what do you want?
She is a data construct, cannot speak, and ignores you as she turns around, takes a step out of the hair, and is going to stab the child.
No, it's fine. I had something for this. Can I attempt to pull them out of the way?
You can try.
It's fine. They're in my range. Monda's gonna attempt to just yoink them by the collar, as if they just suddenly flew up with psychic power. +1.
Alright, yeah, that is going to... I'm going to say Faye's still going to get clipped for 1, but otherwise is hoisted out of the way.
Oh, God.
So I will go ahead and apply that for Rush, since his internet is dead right now.
Yeah.
You know that's a kid, right? Looks at Mercury.
Justice.
Oh god.
You
Alright. Alright, it is Griffith's turn. If someone wants to... I don't know how we want to handle this right now, since...
Is Roche not back yet? I thought he was back.
I'm not.
Oh,
They're on their phone. Their internet's
Yeah.
still dead.
I can roll for you, pal.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I mean, since it would be the most effective, I kind of want to put Wallow into a position where he can survival of the fittest without hitting all of my allies, but getting a lot of the enemies.
All right.
I don't know if that's a position that exists,
Hold
but
on. Let me because. Let's see here, because survival
You
of
might
the
be able to get
fittest-
like 2.
Everyone is
I
moving 3
think-
spaces closer. So if Wallow goes here, then if you go, yeah, if he goes to this space, he could get Mallow, Fanta, and Saren, and all of them would be hit. No one else would be.
you know, I'll take that, I guess.
All right, I can't move him, but you know.
All right, wait, where are you moving him? There, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Roche, I'm streaming to the Discord. I know you're on your phone, but like.
And then you want me to roll for funny survival, so I'll post what it does really quickly here. So,
Yep.
bada bing. Basically, everyone on the field is going to be drawn 3 spaces closer to it, and then anyone that ends up adjacent will be taking 8 to 15 damage. Then the fucking Wallow can spit them up anywhere within 2 spaces of it. Yeah. So,
Alright.
let me...
So everyone gets drawn 3
Oh,
spaces
that's a
closer.
crit!
Yeah, that sure is a crit.
Oh,
All right.
3
so-
spaces.
Yeah, so let me real quick.
It's
Just,
all good, we can just have the damage doubled! It's fine, don't worry about it.
boop. Yeah, no,
So they've
we're just
moved
having the damage
spaces.
doubled.
Through the brambles.
They are getting pulled. That is not what I want to grab. 2, 3. Mercury's
I
going
can grab his crit theme too.
to
'cause
take
I
a
know
little
what it is.
bit. So I'm gonna say Jules just gets pulled along next to it. And then the tower wouldn't move, but Rapunzel would, I assume. Or I don't know how that works.
Since she and the hair are kind of like a thing, I honestly have no idea, because like the way I imagine it is she's like wrapped up in the tower, you know?
Mhm.
Hey,
So like I imagine it would probably
If
move.
anything, it probably wouldn't, considering Rapunzel is 50 feet in the air and everyone is only being pulled 3 spaces closer. If anything, I imagine she would get pulled like through the tower a little bit, but otherwise remain unmoved.
how does
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask now. How does Magano get affected by this, considering she's on the funny rail?
Magano, I'm gonna say roll
Rail
to
hop.
try and stay on the roll
All
on the
right.
rail.
Oh, I crit.
Oh yeah, no, you are perfectly fine.
Awesome.
That's
You are-
technically
fucking
an action,
crit
so
it.
I guess
Yeah.
you got a prof.
Now I have a
You
question.
are getting pulled, but you managed to stay on the rail. So.
I'll play her crit theme next, but I have a question. Hey, Sam, can you check what Prof Griffith is currently at so I can see what +1 would be?
He is currently at 17.
17. No, he's not getting anything quite yet. But, yeah, basically this would be dealing, I guess, 30 damage to Fanta, Saren, and Mallow and flinging them somewhere.
Yeah. So let me just give you a. So I'm going to give a couple anytime rolls to see what we can do about things. So first off, Mallow is going to try and save herself with a bungee marshmallow. Alright, I will resolve that in a moment. And then Reyna is going to try and... Well... Yeah, no, it's refreshed. Reyna is going to try and use her grappling hook to grab Fanta and swing her in such a way with her grappling hook that she ends up not adjacent. Let me roll that. Alright. And that
Wish
is...
my internet would work right about now,
Yeah.
so I could do
That is
It's all good. You can
The
devouring
only-
vortex something, right?
I
the only
mean,
things I
sorry.
can do with that. All right, so
I'll say real
So-
quick, actually, if I may, right?
hmm
Actually, you resolve how those anytimes are gonna be
yeah,
working
because
real quick.
I'm just resolving this in terms of damage counts. So Sharon's gone.
Goodbye, Saren.
Just
On here's
Straight up devoured, completely gone.
here's Magano's funny crit theme. I'm gonna be playing up to.
What is Magano at?
She's
Austin?
she's at 17.
Yeah. In terms of Fanta and Mallow, they are going to avoid taking lethal damage. However, they are still both taking a very hefty chunk.
Alright.
Fine, guys. We have a fucking block of turns now.
Now, real quick, can I have Wallow use Devouring Vortex to maybe pull Reyna and or Juno into the bite?
You mean Jules?
I mean,
Or
Juno is not
Jules.
here, but you can try.
Austin, you can try for me.
Right, I forgot.
Specify which one you want to pull in, by the way.
Jules, mainly.
I will say she's not gonna get pulled in, but she's gonna get pulled one space closer with that roll.
Alright, cool. Then I can spit the other two at her and damage her more.
Yep.
And
I don't
just
know if you
pick-
would want me to give a separate roll because this is normally just part of the ability, but
Yeah. Honestly, if you want to actively try and deal damage to her, I'm gonna say roll. Otherwise, just you don't have
Alright.
to roll, and you can just position them within 2 spaces how you want.
well, if you are damaging, that's an 8. So
All right, that'll get a small amount of damage, but not a whole lot. And then,
Alright, cool.
because you are spitting both of them at her, they are going to end up just here and here. Since you are spitting them at Jules.
Alright, that's the end of my turn. I'm still trying
So-
to fuck with my router.
Real quick, this line deals damage, right? It's like 5 damage.
No, this line was like when she first used the thing, it dealt 7 damage total. The resulting like what is left there is just fire on the ground. Walking through it, for every space you move through it, you will gain 1 stack of burn, and that works how specified in Saren's thing, and take 1 damage.
Okay. Yeah, Manda got pulled through it, so I was just wondering. Just... Also, Faye should be pulled 3 closer.
oh yeah, right. I can't move her.
Right. Yeah, I will handle that. She will get pulled to here. Actually, Griffith should as well, so...
I don't know if Griffith... I think Griffith
Well-
does get pulled.
Yeah, because it specifies everyone,
Yeah,
right?
everyone gets pulled. Everyone gets pulled. The only thing is that Wallow probably wouldn't attack Griffith with this just because, well, Wallow's a motherfucker, but he understands that without Griffith he can't exist, so, like...
Yeah. That is fair. I imagine he would probably still get pulled just if he
Yeah.
ends up adjacent, not swallowed.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Alright. Cool. Is that a funny Griff turn? Or do you want to do
Yeah,
a
that's it.
stockpile?
Yep.
I can't because Griffith's version doesn't have the free action thing.
It doesn't? I could have sworn that he did now. Or that he does. Let me check.
No, I think only Wallows has the you can do it as a free action.
Let me check, because I was pretty sure...
I mean, if I can do it as a free
Yeah,
action,
no,
I would
let
like
me-
to.
Yeah, I know. As a free action on his turn, he... Oh, wait, no, it's to expend the stacks to... Right. It's free action to expend them, not to gain them. Got it. Understood. Alright.
Yeah. Anyways, if that's Griffith's turn, then we move on to Magano.
Alright, so she moves 1 space up as her turn starts, which means that I'm 1 space in the air. I'm going to use 2 of my... What? Yeah, heal 3.
Reminder,
Yeah,
just... Well, no, not that. The rails can only go a max of 15 feet
Yeah,
into the air.
I'm aware. And I heal for 3 for being in the funny hair, right? Or...
Yep.
Cool.
Because you're basically in the tower right now.
So I'm going to use 2 of my movement to continue moving upwards. And then This is gonna be a bit of a stretch, but quite literally, I'm gonna try and use my funny talent where, you know, I have this one. This is one of the things I don't have a token action for. I can stretch my limbs because I have the properties of rubber and pirate. I can stretch my limbs up to 3 extra spaces, or 6 if I spend a stamina for each extra space extended. So I will be spending 3 stamina to try and extend my arm all the way up to Rapunzel, and I'm gonna try and use my bonus action while I'm on the rail to use my funny sword thing, because, you know, it will be dealing damage, but healing, because that's how it works.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll say that just works.
Alright, cool. So that'd be healing funny Rapunzel for 4. Let me do a quick thing here, because I think this would be good for future uses of the token action. Cool. Alright, then I want to ask you, Sam, considering I am currently grinding upwards, if I was to let gravity take the wheel, around how far do you think momentum could take me without me having to use movement, if at all?
Well, alright, considering that you move 1 space on the rail per turn, I imagine you're moving a decent speed. Give me a roll.
Alright.
I'll say you can get, with gravity taking the wheel, you could get an extra, I'm gonna say 3 spaces above the rail before you completely stop moving upwards.
Okay, yeah, I more so meant for, like, if I'm going back down. Like, if I was to, like, sort of, you know, zoom along, like, back ways.
You know what, I will say same answer, letting gravity take the wheel, you would be able to move 3 now, and then
Gotcha.
normal speed.
So if that is the case, what I'm going to do is, as she's falling down here, no, because of how I'm flavoring it, I wouldn't be able to do that. So, because I have 11 spaces, or I guess, no, I would have, since I had 3 extra, that would mean that since I spent 2, and I have that, I would have 9 spaces left. So, I would go down 2, so that's 7, it'd be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do first off is, at this point, I'm gonna go for my funny, Dream Eater passive, and I'm gonna try and go for it on Mercury. So I'll post what this does to enemies, because, I still get the funny I can apply properties, but, if used on an enemy, they become a little bit more antsy and reckless, so I can give that enemy disadvantage on a single roll and make it so that a single one of their attacks has half damage reflected back to them. So if that succeeds, that's a thing. And then also, what's a funny fear or anxiety I can pull from?
For who are you targeting
Mercury.
with this again? Mercury. The one thing I could say off the top of my head is not being strong.
Alright, not being strong. Well, if that's the case, then what I think... I'll have to think about how I want to apply that. I actually... You know, I have an idea enough that I can apply when I do the thing I was thinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I'd be able to stretch my arm like here and then do a Nightmare Brigade that way, right? That's how that works? Penny?
I mean, yeah. It'd be a bit awkward, I imagine, that the ones later in the line would be a bit harder to hit.
That's
You'd
fine.
be able to do it.
Well, I'm gonna go for that. So I'm gonna do funny Nightmare Brigade, or unless, actually, let me check one thing really quickly. Alright, cool, yeah. I'm gonna do exactly what I just said.
I just realized that there's a Hunter x Hunter reference on both sides. It's the same reference.
Yeah, you know. So I'm not sure how effective this is gonna be, but this is the funny thing where I do the line slash that would essentially be hitting,
do the line
Faye,
slash, apply the
Mercury,
marks.
Rapunzel, Manda, and the Herald.
I'm gonna say you'll hit Faye and Mercury, but that's it.
Okay. Because I may as well, I'm gonna try and proc the thing on Faye right now to try and heal her a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be healing.
That'll work.
5.
So she's just back up to 6.
Cool. And that's me, which means that my funny rail goes away. Okay, that was pretty cool.
That was impressive.
All right, the Falcon, you're up.
All right. Falcon time.
Yo, Falcon time!
That's it. You, citizen, watch this. 1, 2, 3.
I thought you were gonna move one space and in. Just one. Watch this.
Yeah.
Moves one.
Walking,
Yeah,
I will say, Gecko, walking through that space, you'll take 1 burn stack and 1 damage.
Oh,
This is the only
shit,
space
that's-
in the line that's not affected.
Well, alright, sure. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna
Watch
talk around.
this! Walks into fire. Ow!
Oh! Ah! No. Alright. Shit. Okay. So. This is not gonna be incredibly effective, but let's give it a shot. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me check something real quick. Okay. Don't want to do that. Although, no, don't want to do that. Alright. So he gets into a strange stance, seemingly focusing strength into his legs, and secret stance 3, Feather Rain. Oh heck. So basically, he makes 4 attacks on 4 people of his choosing.
I'm gonna say you can get 2 of those attacks.
Heck. Alright, well that's okay. He's gonna attack Fanta and Mercury. So he
Right.
leaps into the air, and then, yeah. Pow, 3 damage each.
Yeah. Each hit.
Also, actually 4 with my damage buff.
Yeah,
so.
4 with your damage buff. So give me the rolls for those.
Yep. Alright, so 1, 2, not bad.
All right.
Pow.
They will both deal their damage. Fanta goes down. From that, Mercury will take her 2. Or 4, sorry. Right.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, it does unlock the next one. But it's not gonna be very helpful. Alright, hold on. Let me just make sure there's nothing else I can do. Yeah, there's nothing else we really need. Alright, whatever. Yeah, that's it.
You could bounce if
How
you
was
want.
that? Hey?
You could bounce if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save that.
Alright.
Although,
Up to you.
yeah, I might as well. Alright. Another rush. Justice! Caw-caw!
Haha.
That funky bounce, though.
Yeah, who are you aiming that at?
Alright, so if I go there, then that's allies. But I could go 1, 2.
You could do that, or you could go off of Jules and then to Mallow and then to Reyna, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I
Yeah.
got. So I'll bounce here, 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 and then,
Yep.
yeah, end up.
So you bounce off jewels. Give me the next roll.
Yep.
Mellow.
Boom, boom.
God, Raptor Rush is so good.
It is
And
very good.
it is very good.
You bounce off jewels and then you overestimate and you face plant next to Mallow and Reyna. I'm gonna say with the nat 1, you're prone, so you'll have to you'll have to spend half your movement to get up on your next turn.
Ouchie. Alright. Raptor Rush is
Falcon's
really
okay.
good. I mean, it is a lot of damage.
I mean, again, it's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun.
Oh well.
Amanda.
Okay. Manda takes 2 from fire and upkeep. I'm gonna get rid of fire. He's gonna sort of looks at the Falcons like, whoa, that was pretty cool. Well, until you fell down, but it's whatever. Performance issues. If only you had an epithet.
You're telling me, I mean, what?
scratches.
I don't
No.
need epithets. Caca.
He's gonna step there, try to maneuver Faye like behind him next to the Herald. As they just zoom around like they're flying. I can't do that. So someone has to do that for me. Looks to Mercury.
He's using the hapticom to move them, is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Because of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering
Okay.
if he needed to roll for that or if that just happened.
I mean, he's just moving a child. I don't know if that's that difficult.
I'm just gonna it's Faye, I'm just gonna let it happen.
Yeah. Looks to Mercury. Okay, lightning hasn't been working. I need something bigger. And unfortunately, looks around, looks at Wallow. Okay, I don't know what you do, but apparently you eat things. And, like, eating things is basically like putting it into a small container through a tube. So,
Griffith is like
looks to
shaking his
Mercury.
head at Manda. Griffith is like giving him the do not do that gesture.
Monda's going to use his bonus action ability, Psycho Adapter, to attempt to create an ability based off of the epithetical energy waves Wallow gives off to make a psychic ability that condenses somebody into a small container.
Candy beam.
Roll.
Kid, that would be fitting.
The
So what,
cost is dependent on how strong you think that
Basically,
ability
it's
would
so
be.
what, so what exactly, so what exactly are you trying to do with this again?
Create
He
a
wants to be able to
containment,
use
effectively.
psychic energy to like surround them in like a sphere and like condense them into like tiny version while they're trapped in a ball.
Alright, and who are you targeting with this?
This isn't
Wallow.
targeting yet. He's
Or-
just
Yeah, this is
creating
just
the ability.
creating it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna say 3 cost.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And don't
Now, what
forget you
type
can
of
heal.
action? Oh, cool.
Yeah, you healed for 3 at the start of your turn because you started in the hair.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. I assume that'd be like a standard action ability.
Yeah.
Okay. Manda is going to immediately attempt to use it on Mercury.
Alright.
Oh god, I hope this works, because you look very strong and very mean.
Okay, Manda, are you gonna spend ESP to fucking make this permanent too, you little
I
bastard?
sure am, buddy!
Oh my god.
Alright.
Yeah.
And that's a 3
alright,
cost,
you.
right?
Yeah, that is a 3 cost. You. Psychic energy, condense Mercury, reduce her form, and I'm gonna say, because that was a 20, deal a bit of damage as well.
Alright, so this is
Cool.
this ability is explicitly something that shrinks people and puts them in a psychic bubble, is what you're going for, right, Drake?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll start
pretty
writing that. I'm gonna say that's gonna be a 5 ESP cost, because that's really strong.
Gotcha. And then he's going to use haptic home, to pick up the ball and fucking throw it at, I don't know, throw it at, like, Malo. Let me roll for it. He's making another one.
Yep. I'll say you managed to throw it at her for minor damage, but otherwise,
Yeah, it's
not
fair.
much.
And after that, he's gonna 1, 2. That's his movement. He's gonna bring Faye with him.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Faye,
What
Child.
What keeps dragging me along with you? I was going to beat up.
I
that-
don't know. Maybe I am just that cool.
Takes that tape recorder. Going to investigate this later. She's just gonna aim the space gun at Jules now. Perish.
you aim the space gun at Jewel. She pretends to play along a little bit, but like, doesn't actually get down or anything. She's just like, "Ooh, ow, you shot me." And she makes it all dramatic and shit, because it's Jules.
Faye gains a point of rage. That's the end of her turn.
Alright, let me just...
Bolts.
let's
Total.
see. Total. 40. Now,
Is that
do
the
I
seal of
want...
Oracle?
No. Do I want Pot of Greed? Yes.
Is that a question?
Of course you
What
do.
is
There's
that?
no
What
reason
is
to
that?
not have it.
So,
I mean, I
yeah,
wonder what that card does.
I'm going
Dude, I have no idea.
to use Seal has no weaknesses to set a card and then play Pot of Greed.
Mm-hmm. That works.
Alright, let me just spend the stamina for that. -1. Let me just move the card that is set now. Control X. Control V. 40. Pot of Greed. And let me roll my 2d4 to determine which cards I get. Let's see. From Pot of Greed.
And you can make both of these one closer to the seal, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
22 and 33.
Is 22 the seal?
No. 25 is the first card of the seal. 22 is another herald. And 23 is also another herald, so I'm just getting a herald. And let's see, then 33. Let's see. Is that one that I already have? No, that's 34. Let's see, is 32 a different one? No. Alright, I'll just add those in. Fucking 33. And 22. Herald. Okay, what I'm gonna do with next is Herald is gonna take its full move action. And then it's just gonna bip Jules.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That'll work. It actually knocks out Jules.
Alright, cool. Perfect. And then, you know what? Reyna did some good shit. Might as well try again. Also, I can brainwash people, by the way. There we go.
Cool. You have Reyna under your control for 2 rounds.
Yeah, so it's just acting on our side, more or less.
Mhm.
Also, just gonna start moving back. So that's 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it'll be me.
Alright. Mallow's turn. What is Mallow gonna do? Well... I'm not gonna use that ability, if only because I don't want to make things last forever. So we're gonna do is she is going to this time try and pull out shooting star to shoot out and deal some damage to, let's say, bolts. Bolts take 3.
Cool.
Raina's turn. Attack Mallow.
Death.
Mallow's gone.
No.
Rapunzel is knocked out.
Well, she's got fast healing too, so she's actually
Oh,
a
yeah.
1.
That is true.
So let me just remove that and reduce that. I'm gonna, you know what? They're very tiny, so I'm gonna attack Tiny Mercury.
Mm-hmm. No.
That's a 4.
Still no.
I know. That's what I was saying. That's a 4. Alright. Unfortunately, it's now been 3 rounds since I got my Magano boost because I didn't fail anything before. So,
Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
Mercury's turn.
Tiny.
She is going to try and break out of Tiny Bubble. Because she's in Psychic Bubble that is making her tiny.
Now, I hate to burst your bubble, but I think you're rolling with disadvantage. Fuck.
She breaks out, and because that was a 15, that's not going to take up her action.
Uh-oh.
I could wait to use that, but considering the position we're in, there's no reason to. Step. Consume her full set of 8 stored lances to 8-fold Heavenly Carousel.
Against the child?
Now,
Against everyone who is an enemy.
Damn,
Within
I'm just within 6,
spaces of-
motherfucker.
now,
Yeah,
this,
why do you think I moved there?
now this is fantastic, right? Very good move, very good move. But I think it would be very cool if she took half the damage she's dealing.
That is perfectly fine with me.
Ah,
Now would you say well, hold on. Post specifically how that works again.
yeah, hold on. And I am within 6, damn it. Alright, hold on, yeah, I
Yeah,
can...
we're all in it.
Yeah, I can... If this isn't... I can do more. I can help out more. Hold on. But I have Nightmare Eater, so... This is... Just pay attention to the 4 enemies. Allows Magano and my allies to give the enemy disadvantage on a single roll and also make it so that a single one of their attacks deals half the damage they dealt back to them in the next few rounds.
I'm gonna come in with a executive GM ruling that will only deal 1 instance of halved damage back to her because I think that is ridiculously stupid on big AoEs.
Fair enough.
That's just not
Makes
fun.
sense to me.
Fair enough. But what I will
Yeah.
at least do alongside with that then, since this isn't the biggest, is that I'm going to try and activate my thing on her. And since she's not strong enough, maybe she'll deal less to us. Which I understand will make it so my thing is doing less, but that's fine, because this will only be dealing like 4 to her anyway. So, Yeah.
I'll be good. So that'll deal the
The 5
4
or
damage
4,
to
yeah.
Mercury. Yeah, because
Yeah, it's
'cause that's
the-
how that works.
yeah,
And I will say that's 17, so he's going to reduce the damage. So I'm gonna say everyone takes 5 instead of 8.
Cool.
Alright, I'm taking
Okay.
1 because of the thing, but I only have 1 stamina, so I'm gonna go with my Maiden's Tower anytime and just fucking spear her from below with hat, knocking myself out anyway. Deal 4 damage.
Cool.
Oh,
Griffith.
And
it's your
Rena
turn.
is on our turn. It's fine, guys.
does that prevent
Ah.
the attack? By the way, asking.
I'm a,
Oh, did you just
I
do
assume
nothing?
not.
Taking any attack that this causes Griffith to experience
so basically, Griffith is taking 7
reaction to it while
or 8-ish damage, but Wallow gets a buff.
Yeah, I'll say that's fine. Griffith would take 8, but Wallow gets a
Okay.
buff. Speaking
Uh,
of Griffith, that is Griffith.
Manda,
Oh, I'm
Manda's
muted.
gonna try to use an anytime, cause they'll fucking die. He's gonna use his anytime to fucking try to use a minor action to move the child out of the way. Ugh.
Throw the child into the hat.
7?
Yeah, I'll still say you can throw the child out of the way. It's a child.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I have to
Alright.
roll for the other one. That just means I get it. Ah, there we go. 15. Go, child.
Yep.
As Manda takes 8 damage.
I'll just put child there. So yeah, effectively as the attack happens, Griffith, holds his arms up to protect himself, but then the, Wallow, like an asshole, opens its mouth wide and takes in more lances, and then Griffith gets stabbed and he starts bleeding, and he's like, God, I hate this epithet so much. And then Wallow's just gonna casually, smash
6 damage.
plus,
Oh
Or-
yeah, plus extra because of buff with 10 damage.
and then just to, I guess, make the hit better, it's going to try and Devouring Vortex to just drag Reyna in. So, more force, etc., whatever.
You win.
Yeah.
Also, Draco might augment it a bit, but I have come up with a basic version of Psycho Seal.
Oh,
Alright.
well. I do believe justice has been poses delivered. Caca!
Wallow is drooling, looking at the Falcon.
What you looking at? Demon?
It thinks you're food, get away from it.
Good idea.
Actually, no, get back in my soul. Just like snaps, Wallow disappears.
Alrighty. Oh, 1 proficiency, huh? Yeah. Was there? I did forget to post what. Or rather, not that I forgot, but mid-match I wrote the upgrade that the Falcon would have gotten. So I'll post that. At 15, Raptor Rush, Repel. So it basically his anytime movement thing can be used to
Yeah.
kick something back at them. instead of bouncing.
Yeah, so now that I wasn't gonna mention it, but if you realized what one of Fanta's major inspirations was, you'd be able to take advantage of this. This is Fanta's talent.
Ah, her back. Yeah. My brain was not operating on a high enough level.
Three guesses as to what her main inspiration was.
I don't need 3.
Hey guys, would you say that Faye meaningfully contributed to the encounter?
No,
I mean,
No.
I don't know. Like,
she didn't do anything. That I would say no.
She,
Often.
the most I would say is that she distracted one of Mercury's turns for her specifically targeting Faye, but I would not count that as enough.
I mean, she was an obstacle that the, you know.
If anything, she was a
Being an
hindrance because
obstacle is not.
if
contributing.
anything, she was a hindrance because Manda spent a lot of any time and other
I-
of their own resources to save Child.
I was
Alice,
actually gonna
say that same argument to tanks.
because they were targeting Faye, that means Mondo wasn't the target because he takes 3 additional damage from all physical attacks.
Tanks actually take actions, Roche.
Faye was taking actions.
No, she wasn't. Anyway,
So real quick, Rapunzel's a powerhouse Monday, so she'd get 5, right?
that is how powerhouses work. And,
yes.
That is how powerhouses work, yes.
Listen, I've never taken stamina as a powerhouse
Yeah,
Monday.
and
Yeah.
similarly, with my funny synchronized boost, I'm giving the 1 comp to Rapunzel.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there is also handle any proficiency stuff ahead of time. There is also one more thing you get as a reward.
So Griffith is at 19, and hey Drake, Faye is at 2. Do they get anything?
No.
Damn. Better luck next time.
I'm gonna say right now, I did right. Magano's like first 3 upgrades, and she is 1 away. Big
Yeah.
oof.
Oofda. I will tell you what Griffith is, but I have a feeling Sam wants to post whatever this other thing is first.
No, do upgrades first, is what I said.
Okay. So, you know, as I said, you're going to notice a theme with all of Griffith's upgrades. But at 19, choose either A, Digestive Path. If Griffith has a circle created from Survival of the Fittest on the field as either a rolled bonus action or an unrolled movement action, he can quickly phase into the ground. In a moment, he is teleported adjacent to either the circle or within 2 spaces of Wallow. He can do the latter even without a circle on the field. If done as a movement action, Griffith can heal for 1 stamina. Or, self-assumed. If there is a circle created from Survival on the Fittest on the field, Wallow can, as either a rolled bonus action or unrolled movement action, begin, quote, Ouroboros consuming itself. After a moment, it teleports adjacent to either the circle or within 2 spaces of Griffith himself. If done as a movement action, Wallow deals 1 damage to enemies it appears adjacent to.
Yeah, no, I hate this epithet. I'm choosing Digestive Path.
There you go.
Yep. With that handled, along with the league points and the rewards, you do also get one other thing. You get to choose one item based on one of the 6 characters you fought. Here are all of them.
Alright.
It is a small effect and 1 use, but
Cool.
it is there. Basically, Jules lets you use her passive once when you use it. Mallows gives you a free anytime use of Bungee Marshmallow. Fantas lets you gives you essentially a single use of Establishing Link. Mercury's gives you 2 Ethereal Lances as per her passive. Reyna's allows you a use of Dancing Flames. And Saren is you select one of her 7 drivers which I can post all 7 of them, and you give yourself the boost from it, for 2 rounds.
I have a question.
So,
I guess this is a combo for Penny and for Sam. If I was to pick, like, for instance, the Fanta pendant, or not Fanta, fucking Mercury pendant, with those lances, considering they're not part of me, but they are things I am using to deal damage, would that be affected by my anomalous healer passive?
Let me check your.
I would say yes because it is you using them, but I don't.
Yeah. It is just
depending, I
whenever
think.
Magano deals damage.
If that is the case, I'm taking the Mercury.
All right. If anyone, right?
I'm gonna take Saren. Do I have to select the drivers now, or like? Can
Yes, you're selecting
Okay.
it now.
Okay.
I will post her drivers so you can see
I
them.
appreciate it.
Mine is at 14, right, Drake?
Yeah.
Alright, just
Wait.
making sure. Try not to crit on Psychodaptor and keep it next time. You'll actually lose out on 1 range. Unless you only get like a 1
Oh,
ESP
yeah.
cost.
Honestly, I'm taking
God.
white.
Yeah, I mean that's valid. It is, and honestly, it is actively the most powerful.
Yeah. That's why it takes so long for Saren to get to it.
Yeah, I will also note the 2 stamina to use an action as a bonus action is once per round.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Cool. And how many,
Yeah.
points?
It wrote it on the field.
Oh,
Oh yeah. It's right there.
15.
right there, 15. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Well then. Hey guys. If you're new around here, you enjoyed yourself, and you want to know when, where, how, why you can catch more of the stuff we're doing on this Twitch channel, make sure to join our funky Discord server. Fine dining! There it is! And with that, of course, thank you all for watching. Thank you to fellow players, and big thank yous to Sam for running this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very fun.
Good night,
Mhm.
and say goodbye to chat, everyone.
Goodbye to chat.
Bye.